Today, I'm going to be renovating this starter house into a modern home. So I recently renovated the classic starter house into a modern home, and you guys loved that. So I thought I'd do it again. So just before we renovate it, I think we should go and look around. As you can see, it's just a classic starter house. It's very basic in here. In here, we have a simple bedroom. And then next door to it, we have a bathroom. Then over on the other side, we actually have another bedroom and another bathroom. So it's a pretty big space to be dealing with. So yeah, this place needs lots of help. So let's just jump straight into this. So first things first, I'm getting rid of all this outdated furniture. And don't worry guys, I don't change the walls or anything in my renovations to try and keep the same vibe of the house. But yes, I am sorry, all this furniture is going to be going. And I'm also getting rid of all of these windows because these are so old-fashioned. Like, these are not modern at all. And now here we have our empty layout of our new modern home. So I think it makes sense to start on the outside. So first of all, goodbye crusty roof. So I'm feeling like having a mix of these stone bricks with these grey bricks. I have no idea if this is going to look good yet. I think maybe adding a pillar in could help. And I'm actually going to put pillars all around this front bit just for a little bit of extra like depth to the build. Then something that I always tend to add is wall trims. And then roof wise, I have a couple of ideas. So I'm thinking maybe a slanted roof along here. Oh my gosh, yes, I love that. Then maybe if I actually resize the pillar up. That looks so cool, guys. It's like such a good way to make it look 2 stories even when it's not. Then for the rest, I'm thinking of going for a simple like suburban modern roof, and I'm having second thoughts about this brick, to be honest. So I'm thinking maybe this like smooth white instead. You can never really tell until you've added the windows in, so I think we should do that next. So I think 3 in a row could look nice. I'm gonna bring them a little bit down so it doesn't like clash with the roof. Then if we add a light in here, that is gonna look so good when there's like a really cool room in there. Okay, I love this already. The only thing about this tall roof is it's such a shame you can't actually put a window on it. Anyway, I actually like these windows so much. I think I might put them all along this front bit. Oh my gosh, I want to live in here already. Over here, I am going to switch the windows up though. I'm going to use these really tall ones. This looks so upgraded already. So I'm just dotting a few more of these windows around the place. I'm trying to make this look kind of realistic. And there we go. Now every room has windows. So I think the last step is to add the front door. I would have loved to add one like this, but it doesn't actually fit in that small space. But does one like this? This door actually fits. Anyway, the next plan of action is to get rid of all these old mismatched flooring and give it a little bit more of a modern, sleek look. If you guys know me, you know I always use these planks. I think if we were to do them grey, that looks a bit basic. So I might do them like a little bit of a darker colour like this. And then in the bathrooms, we are going to have marble. So something I notice about modern builds is often they just have plainish wallpaper. Like, they're not fussed on using like the stripy stuff. Although, as you can see in the bedrooms, they actually have a feature wall. So I'm going to keep this, but I'm just going to change it like a modernish texture like that. Now, the last structural thing to do really is add the doors in. And we all know what my favourite modern doors are. They are these. But yeah, now let's start decorating. So originally the kitchen was over here, but now I think I want it to be over here by this massive window. So we're going to, of course, be using the modern counters. And actually, I know I said I wasn't going to change the structure too much, but I might do the slightest little change and just make the bedroom 1 block smaller, just so we can have a little bit of a bigger kitchen. Anyway, here we're going to have my fridge, and then we'll have the oven there, then glass counters all along the top. And I'm going for an ultra sleek style for the kitchen, so everything's going to be black and white. And I want to put dishes in here, and somebody actually commented that if you open them up outside of build mode, it's easier, because in one of the other videos I was literally trying to put it in while it was closed and it was not working. But now look how easy this is. But trust me, adding stuff into these cabinets makes it look so much nicer. Anyway, I definitely want a coffee machine in here, so let's go and buy one of these like BLOXBURG ones, because these just look the best. We'll also get ourselves some of the other regular appliances and then some other decorations. And yes, this kitchen is small, guys, but that actually makes it so much easier to like decorate it. But if you think that's all the kitchen, guys, you are very much mistaken. We have a lot of work to do still. So of course we're gonna have a kitchen island, because what kind of house would this be without one? So the reason I'm having it quite far out is because I think I'm gonna put the dining table in like the middle here, then the lounge can be in this little back space space. But also this means we can have a double island because there's room for like a mini one in the middle here. And I'm going to make a very subtle change, but I'm going to change the marble to grey. I think that looks a little bit more modern. Then on this island, rather than putting like a basic fruit bowl, I'm going to put a few of these plants. And then here is where the actual breakfast stools are going to go. And there's room for 5. Along here, though, I am going to be basic and add a fruit bowl. Then this island bench would not be complete without some of these hanging lights. And then I think over the top of this middle island, we should just have like this round light. Oh, I accidentally put 2. But you know what? 2 doesn't actually look that bad. I might keep it like that. And that is our very open plan and very modern kitchen done. And I'm obsessed with it. So while we're over here, we might as well do the entryway. There really isn't going to be anything too crazy over here. Just a little hat stand. Then just here, also in the entry, I'm going to have a little table. And then maybe some of these rectangle shelves with, I don't know, like a couple of plants in them. And that is probably the most effort and detail I've ever put into an entryway. Now we can do the dining room, which is not going to take long at all. And I think because the room is quite long, we should also make the dining room table long. I think it only makes sense to use the same chairs that match with the stools. And yeah, this table doesn't have to be crazy big, so I'm adding room for 8 seats. Then I'm going to follow a similar vibe to this island over here by putting 3 little plants. Then I'm even going to go to that extra little effort just to add some placemats in. And there we go. That is the table laid. I think I'm going to use these same hoops from over here. I actually think that looks quite unique and nice, so I'm going to leave it like that. And then just before we go onto the living room over there, I'm going to add some small details throughout the house. For example, some of these shelves and also just some plants here and there. And now we can move on to the living room. So it is a rather small space, but I don't think that matters too much. So I think we can have this aesthetic little TV stand down here. Then we'll put the big TV on here. And actually, I've just turned this room around. So I think it looks a bit nicer. Then we'll add some cute pillows onto here. And the good thing about having it this way is it leaves us plenty of room for a coffee table. Then the other reason that I left a space behind here is because I always forget to add fireplaces, and I have the perfect one in mind. I mean, look at that, guys. And I think it goes perfectly with the little TV area. We'll add a little shelf above the TV, and I am actually going to move the windows over slightly so they're more in the middle. And also curtains, guys. I always forget. And that, I think, is the main area completed. So now we have 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So if I search up modern, as you can see, there's a whole array of modern items. So I would love to have one of these, but I think it's just a little bit too big to go in here. So maybe since this is just like a single person bathroom, we could just have 1 shower in here. And don't worry, guys, of course we're having a sink. So the vibe in here is very contrasting. It's like some very bright colors, then some very dark and moody colors down here. And guys, imagine using this shower. Like, how nice is it? I mean, there is a massive window right here, so you might want to close the blinds. Anyway, I think I'm going to go classical with this LED mirror for the wall. Then the last few things I want to put in this bathroom here is like maybe a plant. I don't know why I said like that. Like, I want to put a plant here. Anyway, of course we need some toilet roll, and I never really use these ones that go on the floor, so we'll put one of these in as well. And honestly, I think that is cute for a little downstairs bathroom. So next we're going to do the bedroom. I'm thinking I'm going to use these 2 beds and make it like a twin bedroom, because I never do these, but they're actually such a good idea. Anyway, let's give them a nice big pillow on here. And then on the end of each bed, I'm going to add this cover just to add a little bit more depth to the bed. Then I think a little table lamp like that for the bedside table. And then we can make like a custom shelf unit to go along the top wall here. And I'm going to mostly fill it up with books, but I'm also going to see if they have any toys. Oh, apparently they don't. Oh, do you know what? It's not in decorations, is it anymore? Guys, I'm stuck in the old BLOXBURG ways. It's in this whole other section. Okay, so they do actually have some cars. And we all know I'm adding an LED light under here. Then I've been obsessed with these modern closets lately. So I think that they should get this. Then over on this side, they can have like their little work desk with their desktop on it, of course. Then we'll give them a pretty basic chair. Then they can have some shelves along here. And then last but not least, a little messy carpet. And that, I think, is this bedroom done. We are getting so close to finishing this house, guys. We literally have this last bedroom and its little ensuite. But before we do any of that, this one has a built-in closet, so it's really easy. Anyway, I'm definitely going to go for a bigger bed in here. So I'm thinking maybe one like this. So I'm just doing a very, very simple pillow style for this bed. Then I think over here we should have a plant. And also, recently I've been obsessed with these floor mirrors. So we can have one of these as well as a little bedside table. And this bedroom is actually quite small. Like, I think it's actually smaller than the one over there. And because it's the master bedroom, they can get a cool round light in here. And yeah, I don't think this looks too basic, actually. I think it does look very minimalistic, though. And now we have the final bathroom to do. So the other one didn't have a bath, so I want to make sure to definitely add one of them. And we can even have like a matching modern toilet. And to be honest, I'm going for quite similar vibes for these bathrooms. And I might actually add a painting over here as well. Then we can have a little stool helping you get into the bath. And finally, we'll place it onto a little mat. And that, you guys, is the Cozy Cottage modern renovation done. So if we turn around, it looks so different to when we started, but we've kept the exact same outline. So as soon as you walk in, we have this aesthetic little walkway area to get into the rest of the house. And over here we have the kitchen island. So do the stools face the right way? Yes, they do. We've passed the biggest test of all, guys. And then if you actually go through and like into the kitchen, we have another island, and then over here's all our appliances, our dishes and stuff. Then we turn around, we have our dining table, which this looks like it could be in a mansion or something, doesn't it, guys? I feel like I've really made the most of the space in here. Then just behind it, we have our living room, which is a little bit smaller, but still there's plenty of room in here, and someone can even sleep on the sofa, guys. Then just through here, we have our first bedrooms. This is definitely my favorite of the 2 bedrooms. Next door is the bathroom. To be fair, this actually looks really luxury in here. Then if we run around to the other side of the house, we have the second bedroom. This is for like the owner. It's actually quite a nice space in here. It's a little less detailed. Then in here we have the closet, and look how cool that looks, guys. Then last but not least, we have their ensuite bathroom. Oh my gosh, forgot to change this picture. There we go. But yeah, this bathroom is really cute. I love how much light the window lets in and how it has a massive bath in it. And that, you guys, is my modern renovation of the Cozy Cottage. Please do comment down below your thoughts on this build, and I'll see you all next time.